Good morning. Hi, friends. Welcome back to the Guitar Spa where we bring you all the beautiful guitars. Reviewed just for you. And I have something very exciting because a Martin HD28V just came in. And this is a beautiful piece because the wood has aged quite a fair bit. In fact, this is a discontinued model. HD28V, V for vintage, with drop-in saddle. You have the Seeker spruce top with the H toner, herringbone over the parameters of the guitar, but the Indian rosewood of the nitro finish has aged a little bit, so you have that orangey, how would I say, dark urine color that has developed across the whole guitar. This guitar actually came from Japan and was sold to somebody brought it back and then sold to a new owner. And this owner just passed it to a shop and they passed it to me to get it fixed because action was extremely high, nut was not glued in. Obviously, there was some work done in terms of the fret work and things like that. So I had to correct quite a fair bit. But right now, it sounds pretty good, and I want to do this review now. I'm going to put this thing down. Yep. So you have the dreadnought size, pretty dreadnought size. You have the plastic binding over the whole guitar. You see the top has aged like orange in color, really orange in color. But the beautiful part is how the development of the nitro finish has developed, because normally the Indian rosewood will be slightly darker, but at that time, many years ago, I think more than 10 years ago, this is like a 15-year-old guitar, the wood is slightly tighter grain. As you can see, it looks really, with the reddish hue on this and the sides, you can see it's so tight grain, right? The grain, it's so tight. So you have a drop-in saddle on this 11/16 nut with ebony fretboard, but a wider spacing. So wider spacing. The bone nut and saddle. The saddle normally they glue it in, but I managed to get it out, and it's not compensated. So when you're playing upper register, you have intonation issues. I've corrected this with the radius crown, and also compensated the B string and also the low E string, so to allow it to sound really good, and also lowered the action to the sweet spot. You get the butterbean open gear tuners on this, and even the head plate with the gold foil sticker on it, and the V-neck modified V's. And the bracing pattern is very simple. It's a forward shift X brace that is scalloped, so you get this very, very powerful sounding dreadnought on this guitar. And the owner upgraded the pins to bone pins, which I managed to sit it in all the way. And I just love the coloration of this. One thing about the nitro finishes is they age very well, and something about the Japanese guitars, this was taken care of. So normally if you don't take care of it with high humidity, the top swells and then it's very hard to reverse. This one, the swelling wasn't very pronounced, so there's still a lot of, as you can see, saddle height over this. No pickup on this, and let's listen to how it sounds. Beautiful vintage tone. my light decided to go off on me, but nevertheless, the show must go on. The show must go on. So, maybe a little bit slower down the gain a little bit. Okay, one thing to note about the vintage series, I'm actually using a earphone so that I can hear what I play and control it a little bit more so that your viewing experience will be a positive one. Okay, so I'm doing it for you, not for myself, but for you. So in-ear monitors on this, and I can control how it sounds. And one thing about the characteristics of the vintage series, which they discontinue, is you have a slightly darker tone, and the tone is more towards the bass side, so you get slightly more bass, and the trebles is less compared to, because most guitars out there is you have more trebles and very little bass, or very balanced bass. This one has a little bit more bass, so you can, it's like playing a grand piano. I hope you're enjoying it. It has a really deeper bass, not your usual. It's a bit unusual, and that lends out to whoa, third fret. I am in the flow. My hair's been long, gonna get it cut later. So yep, New Year, new haircut. Chinese New Year is just around the corner in a couple of years. Chinese, not years, a few weeks time. And Chinese New Year is like your Thanksgiving. Chinese New Year is like your Christmas, but not really like Christmas. It's a New Year for the Chinese, where you have everybody coming back for a meal, and then you meet your uncles and some of your relatives. Somebody said money is relative. The more money you have, the more relative you have. Sorry about that. But Chinese New Year also is time where you get to meet some people you only see once a year. Some that you like, some that let's say you just want to touch and go, and it's just like lousy guitars, right? You play it and then you put it down. But there are some of these relatives where you can actually spend time, like a great guitar like this HD28V, like a vintage. I mean, it's an oldie. There are a lot of memories and stories that are in on this guitar. and that conversation just flows. I think that's the beauty about relationship. You get to listen to them tell their stories, and if you listen in between those moments, if you are wise, between those moments are nuggets of truth and wisdom where they may share with you their past, their victories, and their so-called failures, not really failures, lessons in life. And then you could fast track. I use the word fast track by sometimes doing the things that they did before, and doing the things and avoiding the things that they did that put them in certain positions or pitfalls. And so I mean that's just a bit of sharing. So it's a bit dark. You can hear the sound. It's a bit dark here, right? Wow, is this my new composition? I was just in the flow because last night I played something like this for intro for a song that we're gonna do on Sunday. It's just this. It's a G2 chord. Woo! Woo! Wow! It sounds really good in the in-ear monitor on this. all right. Here you go. The HD28V. I mean, there are OM28V, HD28V, but I love the HD28V because it has a darker tone, slightly more bass than usual. The bass overpowers a little bit of the treble, but you have that trebles that are what I can say. It's a little bit more vintage, a little bit more aged, and this, if you want something that is out of the ordinary, go look for this out in the wild because they don't make it anymore. And if it's a well taken care one, buy it. I would say buy it and get it set up properly. I just love the look of this one. You got the looks. Ah. It's not that heavy also. So if you like this review, give me a thumbs up. You know, happy new year to you. I hope you're enjoying this my new year's video. I already set up 5. This is gonna be the 6th, and then probably I'll do a shootout with the CNMO next to me. The CNMO, just a tonal differences, right, between a Martin and a CNMO, how they sound. Both scallop bracing, both forward shift, Sitka screws, Indian rosewood back and sides. And then you can make a judgment on which one fits your bill, which one do you like tonally. So till my next review, you can say live with passion, play guitar, allow love, joy, peace, health, and wealth to be multiplied in your life. This is Jarvis signing off. See you. Have a great day. Bye bye.